Hello and welcome everyone. I am Linda Israel and thank you so very much for being here at my live stream on YouTube. I go live every Monday at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time unless I'm on vacation or something else comes up, but generally I'm live or I have a premiere video that you can come and watch. If you're watching this as a replay after the live stream has ended and you're on a computer, you can look for the little gear at the bottom of the screen and change the speed. If you're on a mobile device, generally the three little dots at the top, you can use those to change the playback speed to get through it a little faster, because generally my live streams last around 2 to 2.5 hours. I want to thank Robin for being my moderator and administrator and note taker throughout the live stream. She is generally my one right-hand woman, if you will, and I am so thankful to have her. She also is an administrator of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. Occasionally, if she's not available, one of the other administrators will come over and help me, or a friend will help me moderate the video today. If you have questions, please feel free to put those in all caps, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. If I don't see it, please ask again. Or if you know the answer to somebody's question, please answer it. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to share with us by saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel and this is what I do on it. You won't be able to share a link, but you can at least talk about your YouTube channel. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. If you are having a great day, let us know. But honestly, we don't want the negative, what is going on in the world right now, because we are here to escape that, to be inspired, to be friendly, and have some fun. During the live stream, you have an opportunity to earn junk bucks. You can type !bucks to see how many that you have once Junkie Joe is up, because this is preliminary and I've pre-recorded this. Once you have 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem those by typing a word, and you can get a $10 off coupon to my shop. How do you earn junk bucks? Just by being here, chatting with us. So make sure that you speak up in the chat so that Junkie Joe registers that you're here, and by playing the in-chat games, and then also whenever you make donations. Occasionally, I have raffles. In fact, right now, there should be Junkie Joe coming up. You can type !raffle, just as that says, and you can enter the raffle to win 200 junk bucks. If you make a donation during my live stream, do go over to my website at lindaisrael.com. You can see the name scrolling across the bottom here, and create a user account. Once you've created a user account on my website, make sure that you use the contact me form and say, hey, my name is on YouTube and I donated, and then I can get you added to the YouTube donator membership on my website. What does that do? Well, a member of my website in the YouTube donator membership gets 5% off orders in my shop, gets several digital downloads for free, and during the live stream when you donate, you get the chance to win the journal that I raffle off at the very end. Throughout the live stream, I will have different raffles giving away prizes. If you will type !raffle when you see those come up, then you can have a chance to win those items. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Thank you so much for being here today. When the video is over, come back and leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about today's video, or if you have questions and you're watching this as a replay, use that comment section down below. Also, look in the description box to links to the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, as well as by Linda Israel, my Instagram, Twitter, my website, and generally I try to update the products that I use, and those links are in the description box as well. All right, well, let's get started.
You could hear me in the background, couldn't you? I was trying to get a few things done before I started the live stream. I hope everybody is well today. I hope that you've had a great week. I've had a rough week. I spent some time out in my garden, about a little over an hour, working on a project that I've been working off and on for a while now. And it was at the end and I was done, but I had to lift something and I didn't lift it properly. And so I injured my back and it hurt to sit and stand and walk and bend over. But the only position I was able to get in was like in my recliner and lay down most of the time. But I'm surviving. I'm here. So thank you so much for being here today. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you would, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It's good to see y'all too. All right, so I want to do a couple of things really fast at the beginning so that they can be dry. And that's what I was doing, trying to get some stuff together. This is a mop-up page from the stencil that comes in the Under the Sea, and I mixed a little bit of the conch shell and waves, I think it was. I don't know. I just grabbed a couple and started spraying. So let's do this again. Let's do a different stencil. And I probably should clean this stencil, but you know what? I'm going to live on the wild side. I know that I used Distress Oxides with it the last time I used it. And this is the other stencil that comes in the Under the Sea Creative Kit. And I think I want to grab a couple different colors here. I've got, I've got this Under the Sea Deep. And let's do a different blue. I've got the Under the Sea color, which is a deeper blue. Hey, Cricket. Hey, Julie. Hey, Robin. Hey, Nadine and Rhonda. Hey, Bunny. Welcome, Sam. And did I miss anybody? Robin, I greatly appreciate you being here and being a part of my life. Hey, Kimberly. Welcome. So good to see you in the chat. So if anybody else I missed, just speak up so I can say hi. Yeah, I may have to because I've been sitting off and on today. I've been trying to get up and go walk and do my back exercises. Basically, it's stretching exercises and strengthening. I'm grabbing a piece of copy paper. We are working on the Under the Sea planner kit. And the planner kit comes with 6, maybe 7, but I know it comes with at least 6 double-sided pages. And I thought what we would do is I wanted to make similar to what we've done the past couple of weeks. Oh, sorry, I didn't really show that, did I? I liked what that turned out. You know, we've been making a wider spined journal. So I made one, and I made it smaller than I should have probably, but you know what? I'm just going to go with it. I like to spray the backside. So I thought we would make 2 signatures. Most of the pages are going to be relatively simple, like the stencil page, but I wanted to get those out of the way. I've got one more. I may not use all of them, but if I had them sprayed and ready to go, we had an option. Oh, let's use the seashells. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Bear with me a moment as I knocked my sewing machine's table over. That's what I get for trying to be in a hurry. Oh, and I need to rearrange again. Y'all probably can't see me, but I'm way over here working. Oh my word. All right. The machine is on its way to recovery. I may need to rethread it because the thread came out, but we're going to use it just yet. Woo! Okay. I moved the table over too far. All right. Well, at least got it in the general vicinity. Hey, Ruba Lily. So glad to have you here. All right, so this one I know has some Distress Oxide on it. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Oh, man. Okay, so I've got... Let's do... it's purple, so I've got the conch shell, and I've got Under the Sea Ocean. Let's spray that a couple of times. And let's grab another. Oh, man, copy sheet. It is hot out there, isn't it? Yeah. We had some beautiful weather for a few days, and now it's as hot as Hades, as they like to say. It's pretty crazy out there. Oh, I like that one. Just kind of the fade. Well, let's move this out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and spray the back side just a little bit. Let's use that same conch shell. So it'll add a little bit of shimmer. All right, so I'm just going to set these aside, and we'll come back to those in a little bit. Okay, there it is. I was frantically working on this. This is one of the planner pages, and here is another. I'm going to turn the ceiling fan on, pardon me. I'm surviving. I'm surviving. Okay. Whew. All right. So now what I've done was I used Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist to dye some strips of fabric. And I'm going to finger press that. And if you find that when you finger press, it doesn't quite stay, you can use your bone folder. And I've also found that if you move everything out of the way for a moment, I'm going to lay these out on a paper towel for a moment. Maybe you don't want to go get the iron, but you got a little spray bottle. This is just water, okay? And I found that if I kind of spray it and then crease it, it'll kind of keep its shape. It's kind of a quilter's trick. All right, so I got those. And now what I want to do is I'm going to adhere them on the edge. And I want that crease so that I know where my halfway point is. And I think probably right about in this area. Maybe I'll come up just a tad so that we're not covering up the word Wednesday. Okay. Just kind of putting it right there on the edge. I'm going to repeat that on the other side. Whew. Baby is 7. Wow, that's a lot. A lot of little ones around. Keep you busy, that's for sure. Are you homeschooling? Empty nesting, yeah. Toasty warm. Oh, that's right, because Julie is in Australia, and it is winter time for her, where we are in the not even technically summer yet, but we're starting to get the heat of summer. And I think I want to put this one, I'm looking at the others that I did, and I think maybe I will also put this one, oh, it can go down lower, but I think I want it up higher. So I don't want it in the exact same spot. I think that's where I want it. Sometimes I'll change my mind, but I think I like that. Thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For 38 years. Wow. Oldest is 38, youngest is 18. Wow. Well, thank you for raising your children, and I hope that you have raised them right, because the rest of us are going to have to deal with them. All right, so I just put, make sure I got the other ones all sewed. Okay, they did. So I'm just putting those on as a little tab. Nothing fancy, just a little piece of fabric. I just put it on there. Hey, April, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see if the machine is, we're going to do some sewing here in just a moment. So, sewing cam, thank you, Giovanna. Did y'all see the tutorial that I shared on how to make the journal cover? I'll show you the journal. This was the journal cover that I made last week for the journal. And I made a tutorial. Nadine, your oldest is the 50? It's 50? Well, you could almost be my mama. All right, let's go over to the sewing machine. It's probably a hot mess, so I'm going to take a moment to get it lined up. Okay, I think I need to go right about, y'all see that? Okay, and I got those in about the same spot, but that's okay. So I've got some thread. My sewing machine fell over a little while ago. So now I got to rethread it. Earlier, my sewing machine was not sewing, and I was like, oh no, but thankfully I have enough knowledge to be dangerous, and I was able to take my needle plate, this is this little area under here, and there was a lot. I threw it away, but I should show y'all if I can find it. This was a lint ball that was up in here and making my machine cranky. I need to get one of those screwdrivers that is actually at an angle, so it has a handle and then it drops down so that you can get into tight spaces. I know Henry had one. I saw it, and I think what I need to do is go to the hardware store and see if I can get, we call it a slotted screwdriver, not a Phillips. See, now my machine doesn't want to cut thread all of a sudden. I may need to clean it again. Sometimes debris get down in there. It doesn't hurt my machine, it just gets lint. Nope, that barely cut. Something's going on here. Alright, I'm just stitching really quickly down the sides, trying to get rid of the excess thread. I cut my finger today. I was cutting a piece of fabric and I was holding it and I went snip and cut my finger. So yeah, I'm having a great all day, week, whatnot. Alright, good, we got it. You're doing all your getting all your crafty stuff? Oh yeah, you can buy you can put the things in your cart at the same time, like the Stencil Club and the mist sprays. If you are also trying to buy a stencil at the same time as you're buying the Artistic Stencil Club, you won't get the discount. You'll get the discount on your next order that you place. Does that make sense? I know, it's crazy. All right, so I got those done. I also went in and added a little bit of that tulip dimensional glitter paint. I showed it to you before, and you can get it online, or you can also find it at what do you call that, Hobby Lobby. There's another one. I didn't put any on this one because I knew you would be writing in those areas. All right, so now let's see what we can do, right? There are 6 pages there. If I do these 6 as well, they're still wet, but I think these will make some great pages that you can have additional writing space. My idea was to make 2 signatures to go into a journal cover, and I might as well show you the cover that I started. I wasn't thinking, and I made this exactly to be 8.5 inches tall by 5.5 inches wide. This was some glitter cardstock that I had in my stash, and I thought it might look super cute. And I know this isn't from the planner kit, but I like this seahorse image, and I thought it would look really cute on the front. I want to glue it down. I should have sewn it before I put it all together, but you know, hindsight's 50-50. So what I'm going to do is glue it so that it can be a pocket. Because I'm gluing on top of this sequin paper, it's really thick and chunky. I'm using some fabric tack to go around the edge. And I need to put the link on my spreadsheet. I did put it in the last blog post. Added it to your Amazon cart. It's a good one. It's a good one. And I appreciate it if you use my link to order anything off of Amazon. I do get a little bit of a commission. So if you're going to order something anyway, grab one of my links. You don't have to buy that product that you have a link to. You can buy anything you need. I've noticed, I looked, and people buy cat food, and they buy books and music and whatnot. Do you like that pretty? I made it as a pocket so we can put something in it if we want, or whoever gets this journal gets it. But I thought it would be really pretty for this. And I made it in the same concept that I showed y'all the other journals, where I took 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and I trimmed it so that I could add a gusset, which is out of cardstock. So it's not super thick, but it's sturdy. This was a thick cardstock, and I backed it with one of the images from the Under the Sea collection. This was a strip that was left over, so I just made little pockets on the inside. And I'm seeing that there's a really long thread. I like shorter ones. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside. I got these 6 pages I'll set aside. I think what I need now, oh, here it is my, I had a book page I was going to decorate. I also have some handmade paper. I'm just going to grab a couple of things here. What do I have? Well, I had a book page. Now I don't see it. Seriously? Oh, there it is. I had cut it. Oh, here's another one. I wasn't sure what I was going to need. I got some scrapbook paper out. I printed a couple of other pages extra. Oh, that would be a pretty belly band. I'm going to save that. Maybe we'll use some of these. And I have a couple pieces of handmade paper. I think those would be pretty as a page. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half. Okay. So just some different pages. This is from my ledger paper collection. And then I also cut or pulled some scrapbook paper that I thought might look good. So it kind of depends on our time, how many pages I end up doing here. All right, so I've got a book page. It's 8.5 by 11 that I trimmed down to be that size. And earlier I made a pocket. I made this pocket, mop-up papers. Thank you, Cricket. Ah, well, cool. Yes, I appreciate it. Use my link, and if you're ordering something, I greatly appreciate it. That's another way to support me if you're not buying from me, or you could also share a link to my website, share a link to my YouTube, whatever. Okay, I think that could go on there, but it's so plain. I cut a piece of this, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe what I want to do is make it look distressed and ripped. So what if I put that up here? We have this down here. I went ahead and painted some papers earlier with some tattered angels, so I've got a few to choose from in different colors. I also have some of the pages that were left over from the subscription box items. I might use one of these. There's a shark. So you get a whole stack of these papers. It weighs a bunch, so you're getting a bunch. I don't think we want the anatomy of a fish. I was trying to see if there was something in here that... I don't know, that might be an interesting page, even at the odd size that it is. I'm going to set that over here. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. I like that. I'm going to use that as a page. Okay. I think I've changed my mind about what I want to do. I was going to use this page, but I think what I'm going to do is use this page, and I will refold it so it's nice and neat. And let's trim it because I know it's bigger. Yeah, it's the planner. Almost Christmas. Oh, this is the planner kit, Nadine. So if you want the planner kit, you can add it as a digital, or you can add it as a printed kit. Okay. So I was just trimming this down so it was 8.5 by 11. And then I thought we would come in here maybe like this and paste that down. And then I'll paste this over the top. I may change that one to this one. So you can see the fishies below, and then you have some writing space, maybe? Thank you, Robin. What's up, Sam? How are you today? You're growling. Why are you growling? Thank you so much. I appreciate you using the link. All right, so what if we put that up here and this down here, and then we can decorate this side. Might as well use the piece from the other side on here. I may need to trim it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear it. And maybe we'll put it on the bottom so you can see that image. Like that. And I think that's what I want to do here, is kind of tear this piece. So you still see the text below. Okay, I think I like that. Let's glue that down. Now this is a slicky paper, so I'm going to use a little bit of this beacon. I can't get my words out. All right, let's glue this down. I need to get me a little bottle to put this in so that I can squeeze it a little bit easier. That bigger bottle is sometimes difficult to maneuver. Okay, I like that. And then we'll put this one over here in this corner. Oh, Christmas in June. Okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, I guess if you want to be prepared, I don't buy gifts anymore for Christmas, so I don't worry about that part. I do need to think about a Christmas kit if we're going to do one. I'm going to try to put out a poll really soon and ask you some questions about the subscription box and your thoughts of what you like about it, dislike about it, what you'd like to see more of. Okay, I think I have a different little pocket here. These were just some mop-up papers that I had on my desk, and they were book pages. And I sprayed some Tattered Angels and then made these little pockets. So I'm thinking maybe something like that, and then we can put something in that pocket there, and then we'll put this one down here. So let's glue that into place. Busy, busy, busy. I know, isn't that crazy? Well, I need to check again because I saw some conflicting information about shipping to Australia, Julie. So I have to go to the post office and ask them what is the deal. Because one thing says they're not accepting anything, and the other is there's no guarantee that international, let's see, what is it, first class international packages, there's no guarantee. So I don't know if that means they'll take them, but they no longer keep up their end of the bargain that says if it doesn't arrive, you can file the insurance. Oh, good, Sam, I'm glad. So who knows? This pandemic has really messed up the world, hasn't it? Hey, Connie, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I think this one, I'm just going to bend my page to make sure that I'm not getting it down too low or to the right, to the left. I had to think about that. But I wanted to see some of that book page behind. Okay, so we're getting a little added stuff there. I fussy cut some elements out. Ooh, would the seal look good on here? And then I've got this little seashell. And earlier, what else do I have? I have a piece of coral. I think I like the coral better. And maybe we need to find a little word. Actually, what I have here is I have a little clownfish. And I have coral. We could do that on here. That would be kind of cute, wouldn't it? Just a little. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I think I like that. I made a journal card earlier, and I think it would fit. This was some handmade paper, and I used the turtle stamp, the to-do list, and the feathery, I think is what it's called, stamp. All right, I think I like that. Let's grab a little bit of some cheesecloth, you know, because I like it. Oh, this one's green. Maybe we'll put a little piece of green. kind of put him over that way. And how about Adventure Under the Sea? Are you with me? Is there enough there that you can see what's going on? All right, let's glue all this down. Let's glue it down. Now I'm using Aleene's tacky glue since I'm not dealing with a slick book page, because a lot of that PVA glue has a hard time sticking to plastic type surfaces. We'll put him right here. I like that. And then Adventure Under the Sea. I don't think it needs a little border. I think it's good just laying on top. I understand it's terrible. Got sent back to her a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's like, I have not melted you yet, Jennifer. In fact, if you'll send me a message, I'll send you a coupon code for the shipping since you're ordering other stuff. And as long as it doesn't weigh, like 20 pounds. If it does, I'll just drive it over to you in the electric car. He comes in the planner kit. And I think there's one in the large journal kit. All right, I think I'm going to put the coral. So this is some of the chipboard pieces. And just because of time, I went ahead and painted them with white acrylic paint. Then I sprayed them. And in this case, I used the deep and one of the blues. I don't remember which. And just kind of spritzed it a little bit here and there until I liked the color, and then let them dry. All right, let's put the coral over here. Like that. And then I made these. In the subscription box, you get 2 sheets of perforated paper. And I lay them in my spray box. And so these got sprayed with different shades of blue, Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. And I thought that would be cute in this little pocket up here. If I can get it in without fighting. All right, now, why aren't you working? Maybe it is, and I'm just trying to fight it. So I haven't made my planner stamps yet. I'm trying to work on some ideas for planner stamps. So if there's something that you like to see in a planner stamp, let me know. I'm going to do the days of the week. I did a print job today. I just printed those, but I'm going to make a set of the days of the week so you can stamp them inside these labels, or you can use them by themselves. Okay, I like that. I think I need some stamping around the edge here, so let's grab, I've got one of the, what is it, kelp and seaweed stamps. I'm just grabbing a acrylic block. Let's stamp that along the bottom here. Kind of coming in. Woo! Flying! Oh no, you can't find your shell stamp? Well, I hope you find it soon. It's probably under something. That's usually what happens to me. Just kind of adding a little bit of texture. Maybe we'll add some of this funky looking coral. Just kind of adding it in. That was the coral stamps. I think I'm going to leave this page the way it is. There's going to be plenty, and I probably should have done it this way, but I know that they're swimming upstream. But I like it. All right. So this page was already folded, kind of this shape. So I think what I want to do is trim it. I'm just going to barely trim off this edge. Okay. And I think what I want to do is make sure that this is at, okay, so it is at 5.5 inches. So is it at 8.5? Well, let's just go ahead and trim off that top portion. Okay. And I think what I want is my scoring tool. I've got one of those here. I think I'll cut off this side. And I will score here. And we're going to make a pocket. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Move out the way! Move out the way! All right, so that pocket is going to be a little bit too deep. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut some of it off. Thank you, Sam. I will. I'm going to do a heating pad when I get done today. I've been alternating heat and ice on my back. And I've been doing, got in the spa. I think I may do that again tonight. Kind of like that. I was noticing it just got a little bit of a area across the top here. So, okay, I apparently didn't get it quite straight, but we're going to add some distress ink. I have no idea what this is. It's some kind of sea creature. It probably says, newly hatched olive ridley turtle pokes its nose out of the sand on a beach in Costa Rica. So that's a turtle poking his head out of the sand. The henna stamp, I like the henna stamp. It's one of my favorites. Okay. All right, let's see. This is going to be kind of a short page on this side. And we could do it this way, but I think what I want to do is just add some decoration to this side of the page. So I have one of the digital images from the large kit. And I'm thinking that I will glue that down on the inside. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. And I just realized that this is a slick book page. So I'm going to grab a little bit of some of the beacon glue. I've been storing it laying on its side so it's easier to pick up. So now what I'm going to do is just put this right across here. Use my bone folder to smooth it out. Okay. And do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm thinking about making this a flippy flappy. Why not? I'm going to trim it in a moment, but I'll go ahead and glue this piece. So I just folded it back on itself. All right, I'm going to trim off this excess. Just going to line it up with the edge here. My paper cutter wasn't cutting very well, and if you didn't know this, on your cutting mats, this piece, I always have to fight it to get it, comes out. You have to fight it a little bit, but there. So this piece comes out, and you have basically 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, because you can rotate it, and you can slip this back into your cutter. Most of the Fiskars have this, and several of the other brands have it. And you'll notice you'll have better cutting, because what happens is your blade will start making a divot in here. Okay, I like this. I think I'm going to take this piece and fold it over on itself. And then this page was already folded here. So when you get to this page, we'll put some distressings on there, and you flip this over, and then you can flip that out. And then there's going to be a pocket on this side. Okay? So now what I need to do is decorate this little piece, and I used a piece of this fabric earlier, and I just decided I might do it again. See if I got a short one here. Actually, I've got this piece. So, hey, and it's just the right size. So what if we put that on there? I think we could do some Distress Oxide on this piece. And then I'm going to get the sewing machine out, and we're going to sew again. That's part of the papers, Julie. That is the stencil design and different gel prints of mine that Norella worked. Okay, I like that. Thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. I think I could stamp on the background. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a little piece of paper under here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. All right, we're going to go to the sewing machine in just a moment. What do I want to stamp on there? You okay, Hercules? Let's do this one. Oh, it might help if I got a bigger stamp block. I think it'll work. This is one of the seaweed kelp stamp set. I'm just rotating the stamp around different directions. Okay. Put that away. Put it away. Put it away. All right. So now what I want to do is find that little strip of fabric. And let's glue that down the middle here. So I'm going to get some of the Fabri-Tac. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm not very good at it, but I'm getting better as I learn. Yeah, Hercules hurt himself too. I don't know how. I don't know if he jumped off the sofa when the service tech came to repair my internet that was down. All right, so I'm just kind of put a little glue right down the middle. And what I'm going to do is go to the sewing machine and stitch down both sides. And then I think I'll stitch around the outside edge. All right, let's go sewing cam. I know I didn't say this earlier. I'm using a regular sewing machine, regular thread. I do recommend that you use new thread, not thread that's been in your stash for years and years and years. Just for your sanity, because it is rather frustrating to work with a thread that is fragile. I need to get in there and clean my machine again. Do not sew over wet glue. It makes a mess, tears the paper, it can go down into the inner workings of your machine. So be patient, let it dry, which is different than let it go. All right, so we just stitched that portion, so now I'm just going to stitch across here and go all the way around, I think. Just for the look of stitches. And down the side. Trying to decide if I want to sew down the edge on the other side. I might do that. We'll flip it over and I'll show you what I mean. All right. Okay, good. All right, so on this side, I did not stitch here on either side, so I think I will, just for the look, because when you're on this page looking, you'll see the stitches. I could have stitched right down the fold, but it makes the fold kind of awkward. So that's why I'm stitching beside it. Now I'm just going to stitch on this side. If, you know what, if you don't like this flippy out piece, you can cut it off. Believe it or not. All right. If you were president, you'd outlaw that's just hilarious. So what's interesting about the stencil paper is you can decide if you want one direction or the other to be the top. I think I like that. So you're on this page and then you flip it over and then you see this and we've got a pocket here. So let's put a little decoration over here. How about this? I've got a little tab that's part of the kit. So what if we were to put that right here? I should have done that before I sewed and sewed it into place, but we'll just glue it. We'll just glue it. And if you wanted, heck, why not? We'll do that. You could make this a temporary pocket. So I'm going to grab a paper clip and let's find a little piece of fabric. I've got a little piece of fabric here. So let's see what we want about that. And since Robin loves the fibers, I'm going to find the fibers. Oh, I just dumped over all my little words and fishies. I guess that means I'm going to use them soon. So this is from the subscription box. Oh, here's a piece already. Let's take this piece and all I'm going to do is just lay a few pieces right on top of each other here. We might as well do the orange. This is what was left over after I put all the kits together. The kits are, for the most part, together. I'm waiting on the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist and the print portion to arrive. Hopefully that will come soon. Oh, let's use one of this piece. Got ink on the back of my hand. Let's put a little piece of this in here. And I know she doesn't like it, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to use a little strip of this cheesecloth just because I like the wispiness of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fold this hot dog style, as I've been told, and slip that through, and then find the midpoint. And what we're going to do is go back to the sewing machine, and I'm just going to stitch right across the top here. I don't hate you. What now? Let's see. The blue on the tuck spot. This right here, that was just some fabric that I had in my shot. It's little, I don't know, it kind of looks like a leopard print. It's not, it's just some weird little pattern. Alright, so I'm just going to stitch this real fast. Hopefully my machine won't act up. So we got little fluffies. And if you want, you could even fray out this fiber. So you kind of get a little fibrous look. Okay. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Okay, we'll just wait. So then this could go at the top here. Okay. To help keep it closed. And I have, where is it? Oh yeah, I have those. I need to use them. I've got a little tag, but I want something a little bit bigger. This is just an image of scrapbook paper that I had. I think I'm just going to stick that right there. And then over here, I have this journal card, but that won't fit. That won't be deep enough. So let's grab a piece of scrapbook paper because I'm trying to use it up. That's why I've been using scrapbook papers to add additional writing space. And I think I like, what about this for a pop of pink? It's nice weight, unless there's two there. No, that's a pretty good weight. All right. So let's see some. Oh, my fingers were dirty. 3 inches is what my center is here. So if I cut this at, say, 5.5 inches, cheesecloth. All right, we got to do the raffle, so y'all get in on the raffle. So if I take this and fold it in half, I had a thumbprint on there, and then if I take this piece and fold it in half, because it should make that 2.5 inches, so that would fit and not interfere in the spine. And then you have this whole thing of writing space. So let's decorate it a little bit. Let's stamp some fish on it. I'm going to do it really lightly. It's just kind of, so that would be right side up. Just kind of making a fish pattern. And I've got little bubbles. So we'll stamp little bubbles coming up. There we go. That's tiny bubbles, and that is from the fish trio that I put on there. Let's get some corner rounders, corner chomper here. Oh! And let's put some distressings. All right, y'all into the raffle if you haven't already. I gotta come up with a prize. I haven't decided. I've been so busy doing other things, I didn't get my prizes together. What do y'all want? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Just adding a little bit of distress ink all the way around. Okay. What's that look like? So you have this little piece, and then the inside is blank. Now we could put to do on here. Let's do that. And I saw a little scrap of paper I think we can use. Or would you rather have notes? Notes or to-do list? The notes was something I started to use last week and then ended up not using it. All right. This down here out of the way. I'm looking to see if there's something else I'd rather use. Notes! Everybody says notes. Okay. I see notes. All right, let's put that there. I completely dumped this out. It has all my little fussy cut words all over the place now. All right, I think I need a little piece of paper to go behind that, and I just saw one that I was thinking about using. I don't think I like that. I do have a piece of brown. This is a paper sack. I had a little piece here from when I made a journal cover. So now I'm just kind of ripping it down. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's distress it. Oh, well, thank you so much. Well, let's just do that. I was distracted and I'd already forgotten about the raffle. All right, so I may pick a winner of 200 junk bucks, and then you're going to get a surprise packet from Diane. It could be lace or ledger papers that she may give away. I'm going to leave it up to her to decide what she likes to do. So right now, the winner of 200 junk bucks, I'm delaying in case someone has not entered the raffle yet. Okay, I like that. So that'll fit in there. And now we got another page put together. All right, let's pick a winner. The winner of 200 junk bucks is Cricket. Congratulations, Cricket. I will get that added to your account, and you're now well on your way to earning 2,000 junk bucks and redeeming those for a $10 off coupon. All right, let's reset this and go like this. Gift from Diane D. Open. There we go. So y'all can enter the raffle now for a chance to win some, could be lace or ledger paper or whatever else she wants to put together. Oh. Okay. Got to stretch. Where are we? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I think we need to do something on the handmade paper. I've got a pocket that I think I want to put on one side. This comes in the kit. So I think that's what I'll do. Just glue it down. Like so. So we'll get a pop of color when we come to this page. And I happen to have this little seahorse bag. And I think, yeah, that tag will fit in there. I think that's what I'll do is I'll glue that down. Let's put it on the same side. Maybe down in the bottom corner. So you could have a tuck spot. Let me add some distress inks to it. I don't know what these were from. They were, I think, artist trading card pack of something, or it was some sea themed items. So I'm going to glue this as a tuck spot. You can join this one. Everybody can enter to win. You can continue to win, Cricket. Don't abstain. We're all okay with that. It happens a lot too, that sometimes it just gets lucky and a person will win 2 raffles in a day. Okay, I like that. And then we'll put this in here. That comes in the planner kit. And then I made this journal card, so I had some blank ones here. Here they are. So I took her, which is the mermaid back, and I watercolored her. And then I added some Tulip Dimensional glitter paint. And this is from the Shell Cube. That's his Beeline Designs. And then I did Take Me to the Ocean and another piece of book page. And of course, Robin's favorite, the cheesecloth. And I thought that would look pretty down in there. And add to this, I took another piece of handmade paper. These are papers that I made. And this is another piece. And I took a book page, or paper sack. I couldn't get my word out. Hey, Terry, welcome, welcome, welcome. And just layered on top of it. I did stamp the background a little bit and then add some more cheesecloth, but that could go right here, right? Let's flip this over. I have a seahorse, and I think it would look better on the gray paper. It could look good over there too, though. What else do I have here? Oh, I've got the seashell. Can put Take Me to the Ocean over here. We also have these little banners. And we also have a couple more of the page tabs. So what can we put with that? I think one of these book pages that I got out a while ago and changed my mind about Ooh. It's a little piece of this yellow. So I'm going to take my ruler and rip it. Okay, I'm probably missing the chat, so sorry. Yeah, what I'm doing right now will all go in this cover. Oh, dang it. It hurts to bend over, y'all. It'll go in this cover that has glitter. And then that's the inside. Okay. I think what I want to do is rip it. So what if I want it somewhat straight? So you don't have to have a deckled edge ruler to get that torn look. Okay, I like that. Just for variety. Got that yellow on there. Thank you, Nadine, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to decide which part that I like. Oh, I have this color. What if we took this piece and I'm going to cut off some of this words at the top. Could put it here. But I think maybe maybe I'll change this. It makes it thicker if I put it in the center of the journal. So I think I'm going to do it this way. All right, let's put some distress inks on this. You like that sparkly one? Are you talking about the journal that I made for last week? That was a labor of love, let me tell you. So this again is another chipboard piece that I sprayed with the Deep and I think Ocean of the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist sets that matches the subscription box Under the Sea. Oh, well, thank you, Cricket. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Well, now you get 20% off any additional stencils that you order, Cricket. All right, I think that will go there. Maybe we should stamp over the papers. I think we'll just use the feathery. I have it out here. Okay. I think I like that. You still have the page that you can use. All right, let's glue this down. Glue that in the middle. What else have we been doing? Oh, we watched a movie. What did we watch? Oh, we watched the movie. Oh, cool. You'll love them then. And remember, Cricket, if there's a month of a stencil that you wanted in the past, instead of whatever the current month is at that time, just make sure you message me before the 15th of the month, so around the 13th would be good, and just say, hey Linda, I would rather have this one instead of that one, and I will send it. I do not mind doing that. Okay, I like that. Glue this down. I'm going to put it right here at the top. I like to alternate my embellishments so that they're not all at the bottom, because your journals can get really thick at the bottom doing it that way. Okay, I like it. So this is what that side looks like. Keeping it relatively simple. Glue this down. And we'll glue that up here. Hey, Lori. Hello, hello, hello. Get in on the raffle if you haven't already. How about best day ever? Do we want to put that? Let's use this little scrap of yellow that happens to be laying here. We'll add some distress inks to it. Again, these were pages, book pages, that I sprayed with colors from the Under the Sea collection and then let them dry, so y'all didn't have to wait on me to do that. So this is a great way if you don't have a certain color of paper, but you have the Tattered Angels, or you have acrylic paint, you have ink pads. Well, you can color your own paper. I think I'm going to put this down here. Best day ever. How's that? So that is this side and that side. So over here, how about on this day? Right, so here we used best day ever. So how about stay wild? And I've got a little fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Let's see how this looks. On this day, maybe we'll put that right below it. We could also do the word journal. Would y'all rather me do the word journal there instead of stay wild? Thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I have some scraps of paper. Oh! And apparently I like to throw in the floor. I think it would fit on that one. Oh, man. Okay. So let's just stamp this out so you can see it. And then you can decide. Journal. Maybe we'll put the little fishy coming off the side. We could say, we could still do the stay wild. I've got this little piece of purple here. But I thought I saw another color. Well, that's too narrow. This is a little strip that I cut off that book page earlier. Okay, I kind of like that. Yes, no, maybe. Here, fishy, fishy. Oh, how funny. Old school typewriter fonts. Aren't they fun? This is part of the set, Journal Quartet number 2. Beeline Designs has one set that I offer. Then I have this set. And then you get, there's also a single word that says journal. Yes, both. Okay. Will do. Thank you, Norma. All right. On this day, I'm going to glue these together and add some distress inks. I think I need to add, I just ordered some more re-inker for my ink pad because I've finally just about run out again. And I have this piece. I don't know. I was just playing with it. I think I'll turn it this way. Okay. Let's do the edge on this one. And let's do the edge on this guy. Using a paper sack. Don't need this piece right now. Go ahead and add some distress inks to this piece. There. Okay. So that looks rather plain. So how about we grab a coral stamp or something. I've got this kelp and seaweed. What I like about it, doing a texture like this, it just kind of adds a little interest to the page element, whatever you use. Okay. There we go. Look up! What am I looking? I'm in the zone. What am I forgetting? I have school time. Linda, Israel. Wayne wants to know if I have a digital. Okay, the $6.99 a month is the planner digital. $6.99 for 3 months is the planner digital journal kit. And so you will get the current kit when you subscribe, and then whatever one you subscribe under. And then in 3 months, when the next kit is released, if your subscription is renewed, then you will get that theme of the planner kit. So that's basically what I'm using today is the planner kit. I like that. Just kind of put a little shell here in the corner. I want it over that a little bit. Okay. I couldn't decide how I wanted it. Okay, it worked. I got it. I got it. Okay. Let's add some distress inks to the edge of this one because I forgot it earlier. Stay wild. I think it needs some cheesecloth. Just because Robin doesn't want me to. And she's going to say, no! No more! Stop it! Not going to do it. There we go. Smooth it out. So when we get to that page, it's a little on one side, but I am okay with it. All right, there's another page done. Let's do this page on the inside. What else do I have here that we could use? I haven't used all of these guys yet. And I know I have another little pocket piece I made somewhere. I thought I did. Ah, no, that's not it. There's one. There's one. I may save this for another page, but oh, this is the page that tore on me. So I'm just snipping off some of that mess. Connie Birch order. You know, I can't recall if I have or not. And I'd have to look to see. I'm trying to decide. I may not put the, because I got a pocket here. I think what I might do is put one of these in here like that for now. And we're not going to put a pocket on the other side. Instead, let's do something with this journal. I got another shell. What else do I have fussy cut wise? I've got a sand dollar and a, I haven't, oh yeah, I did color that one. I have a dolphin. Maybe we'll do this dolphin. And see. Well, I have the word seahorse. We should put that on the other side here. Like that. There we go. I kind of like the little dolphin. And then I have on this day, we could put below it. I kind of like that. Just simple. We used the paper sack on the last one. Why don't we see, I've got some fabric here since I haven't really used a lot of fabric. So maybe what we'll do is cut a piece of this. Yep, that looks good. Okay. I'm trying to look up now. I wasn't paying attention. Yoo-hoo! You won! Congratulations! Put it more in the middle. Oh, hey, Gigi. Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. And by the way, remember those of you that donate to go over to my website at lindaisrael.com if you haven't already. Make a user account and then use the contact me form to message me and let me know that you've made a user account and that you donated on YouTube. And I will get you added to my YouTube donator membership, which gives you a discount on orders in my shop, as well as some free digital downloads that I offer. Kind of like that. Let's put this down. So while this paper underneath doesn't look like junk, this is all different kinds of paper that was shredded, soaked overnight, and then made back into pulp with a blender that I got at the thrift store. And then it was pressed inside a frame and decal. And then it was dried with a heat press. So it's really smooth, but you get all these cool textures. There's some threads in some of it. Whatnot. Looks good, I think. Okay. Another page made. I think I want this page. I'm trying to count how many I've got done now. So, oh yeah, and then I've got to do something with these. Okay. What time is it? 5:10. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is starting to come together. So it'll go in here. These are going to be like inner covers in a sense. And I just cut it and added this piece to the back so that I could basically make this the very front of the journal. And this will be the second signature in the journal. I just kind of decorated those pages just a little bit. All right, so here we go with a mop-up paper. And it's thinner paper. So you know what I'm thinking about doing? Do I want to do that? If I glue those back to back, but that doesn't give me enough papers. Nope, I don't want to do that. Okay, never mind. I'm making it complicated. I folded this one. All right, so this side needs a little bit of something on there. So let's grab the sea turtles stencil. And I've got Mermaid Lagoon, and we'll put that on there. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just kind of going over this gently but firmly at the same time, adding a little pattern. My stencil shifted, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just a subtle pattern on the back side. Yeah, it's fun making paper. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. So I have a Bank of Prosperity that I stamped onto some cardstock. What if we were to put that kind of across the corner here? And then I have, this is from the Ticket Duo. Just kind of making a little cluster here. And then that could be a tuck spot for a journal card. Yeah? I've got a starfish. And I thought I had the word starfish stamped out, but maybe I don't. I'm looking. Sometimes I think it takes just as long to look through all the pieces as it did to just make a new one. Maybe we can do create magic on here. Kind of like a little cluster like that. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll glue down this little piece kind of at an angle. And I've got a little piece of book page. Oh, but I also have this piece of brown paper. Maybe like that. So make it kind of a little tuck spot there. Oh, good, good, good. Oh, that's awesome, Cricket. That's wonderful. Be able to use it all. I think I like that. I know what else we need. I have a tiny, tiny postcard. Oh, and I do happen to have this turtle. All right, I think, yeah, I'll glue this piece down. And I may make it where it's kind of a secondary tuck spot, because you can tuck back here if you want. And let's put this guy right here. Put that little turtle on there. I think it needs a little bit of cheesecloth again. I don't know why Robin is so offended by it. It's not like it hurt her. Did cheesecloth hurt you? Please tell us where cheesecloth touched you that you didn't like. Well, that's kind of cute little cluster. I need to put a little bit more glue right here. I'm going to glue this down as a tuck spot. So just grabbing a few stamped images and a piece of a paper sack. Try to decide if I still want the starfish. How about stay wild instead of create magic? I think I like that better. Oh no, Robin left. She's gone. She's had enough. I like it. All right, let that dry for a moment. I've got a sand dollar here that came in the subscription box. It needs a little something with it, though. It's a little blasé, as they say. I'm thinking maybe I'll go back to the painted papers again. Maybe we'll just do a couple little strips. There we go. Oh, I dropped something. Here, little fishy, fishy, fishy. It was just too hot to go outside to scream. And you don't want to upset her neighbors, you know. They might call somebody on her. Okay, I think I'll put this in the middle. Put that right there. Okay, okay, we're getting there, a little at a time. We do today. I could put a blank label there so that you could put whatever you wanted. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, for a sea. Yeah, kind of looks like seaweed. Your neighbors are rude. You love the blue. Thank you so much. Okay. I think on the inside, let's stamp directly on the page. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How about very important? Very important. Very important. And then let's get out a jellyfish to kind of stamp over here in the corner. There. Keeping it somewhat simple. All right, so there's another agenda page made. We need to put something in the pocket, so I'm going to grab a couple of these cards. And then I made another little tag card earlier, so we'll stick that in here. I was trying to see if I could get it to go. I don't know, maybe I'll do it opposite. There we go. Just kind of poking it down in there. So I've got another one of the pages. Just going to fold it in half. I think this time I'm going to leave that side relatively plain. And over here, we're going to do some stamping. Got a little crab. I'll stamp him down here. Let's stamp him again. Might as well. Okay. Mr. Krabby there. And the sea is calling and I must go. Put it down lower. There we go. The sea is calling and I must go. Keep it relatively simple. Let's maybe do some stenciling on this one again. You need a new planner. You've never used a planner? Well, you know, Lori, the way I used my planner is I used it as a chronicle of what I did. If I knew something was coming up, I may mark it in that date, but generally I would just kind of not necessarily use it as a planner. I'd use it as a specific to write down each day something. All right, so let's get the seahorse stencil. And let's use the Distress Oxide. I'm going to do Seedless Preserves. It's more pink, but I kind of like this color. And I'll line it up on my page here. Okay. You got to be careful with the curlicue that's in the tail because it's kind of fragile. Oh, I bent the page. So I'm just making a subtle pattern. Stenciling away, stenciling away, stenciling away. Sometimes when I'm done using them, not all the time, I will take them to the sink and spray them down with a little bit of thieves cleaner. And then that way it kind of gets rid of any of the distress oxides that are on top. Oh, man. Just kind of made a little pattern. Alrighty, what else do we have here? Oh, I have this and a little fishy. I have some more coral. That's a part of the chipboard pieces. I think I'm just going to glue it to the bottom of the page here. This stencil here comes in the sub box. Yes. The fishies. The fishies come in the sub box. The fishies come in the sub box. Glue that down. You have stamps on the list? Seriously, you don't have this? I don't have a seahorse stencil in the shop? I know I've sold some. Huh. All good it added. I thought I had it in there. self-care. There you go. Yeah, the seahorse is a standalone stencil, and apparently it's not in my shop, but I will get it added. Best day ever. Use a little of this pink. I don't know, kind of like it at the top. I thought it was in there. Well, see, that's what I thought. So maybe are you spelling it as one word or two words? Maybe that's what I did. I have it spelt wrong. The other stencil that comes in the box is that stencil, Julie, that makes that pattern all over. All different types of seaweed and coral look. I must have spelt it incorrectly. All right, best day ever. This one is the little seashell. We'll do create magic. I got another piece of this pink. I'm just using up what's laying on my desk now. Did I spell it wrong? I don't know if I spelled it as one word or two words. Seahorses stencil. Okay, gotcha. Seahorses stencil. But you should have found it when you typed seahorse. But that's one word, and it probably should be two horses. Two words. Put this right here. All right. I have a seahorse stamp. Is that redundant to put him on there? Yeah, I think that would be too much. What I should have done was taken some time to stamp him out on another piece of paper and fussy cut him. But I didn't. I have a fishy though. I have this little fishy. And I think we need some cheesecloth. No, they're seahorses. They're seahorses. I think that one's upside down. I think it goes the other way. All right, now. Cooperate. She's eye rolling at me. I think I'm going to put that right on top. Blow, bully boys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you heard that rendition by Home Free? I love it. It's really cool. Okay, I like that. And since I have it, this is the little signpost rubber stamp. I already had it fussy cut out. And I watercolored it with some watercolor pencils. Alright, so that added something there. You would hate to have to put horseshoes on a seahorse. Oh, Henry stood up for me. According to Google, both seahorse and seahorse are correct. So there. You get flustered with messes? Well, and I've got a mess going on here, but it's working at the moment. You have a new address, Lori? Make sure you message me your new address. Oh, yeah, I already did that one, so I don't know why I got it back out. Okay, so we need to do something with this one. Okay, I think since I didn't use the seahorse stamps. In my shop, it's not consistent. Because the seahorses stencil is different. It's seahorses. The seahorse stamp is all one word. I know that. Okay. And since I'm using flat, let's go ahead and get the seahorse stamp word. I kind of wished I had it in reverse so I could do it both ways. It goes there. I don't think I'll put anything on the fishy side this time. This is the seashells. Oh, it might if you could cut the sea foam or the sea foam, the fun foam, and you can put it on a block and stamp it away. Well, we did that stencil. What other stencil we have here? Pardon me. I'm looking through my stencils to see if there's one I want to use. Well, I have one from the April Stencil Club. I think I want to use it. It's this one here. And maybe we'll get out the blueprint sketch and just add a little bit. I'm not going to do the whole thing, just kind of adding a little settle pattern to the background. So there we go. We just get a subtle little pattern there. Thank you, spray disinfectant. Oh dear. Poke, punch, nudge, nudge. Oh, on the gel plate, it might work. It might work, Julie. It might work. All right. Got the seahorse I never used earlier. I mean, not seahorse, seashell. And I got a different one. I think we may need to do some more stamping. We still have a couple of journal cards that we can pop in. And what else here? I was trying to see what else I might want to add, but I think I'm at a point now that we could add a pocket here. to hold the journal cards. Kind of make it a little overstuffed pocket. And maybe what we'll do is take a couple of these shelves and make a little cluster on some paper. Look here. Kind of like that. And of course, as I said, cheesecloth. Okay, let's add some distress inks to this pink piece. Lysol. Sprays disinfectant. Okay, little piece of cheesecloth. I don't need this whole thing, I think. So I'm going to glue this piece down. And then we'll glue down the cheesecloth. And then we'll add these little seashells. Got starfish. This is from the shell cube. Did I have mermaid, seahorse, starfish? I do have starfish. I got a little strip of paper here. I also have those little labels, so let's use one of those because that'll fill in that spot. Okay. So I've got the word starfish. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. And that's from the mermaid jellyfish cube. There we go. And then let's put that right here. Feed me caffeine. Uh-oh. Drink more water. Don't do what Robin says. Drink more water. Headache from all the disinfectants. Oh, jeez. Cheesecloth. Kind of like that. And those will just kind of fit in there. That'll be good. And we need a little fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I'm going to stamp from the feathery stamp and then put the clown fish here in the corner. Here we go. All right. One more that we need to do something with. Shells, 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 shells. You know, I haven't stamped the octopus. So let's stamp the octopus. That'll look good in the corner there. And I haven't stamped this fish, so let's do the, it's like an angelfish, but it's something else. I just forgot the name of it. And let's do this little fish too. There we go. Looks like they're chasing each other. Little bubbles. I'm just lightly touching it with the tiny bubble stamp. I think tear this off. I know, kind of got in the zone. I stopped talking, didn't I? Return to sender. Oh, geez, that's just rude. Oh, I was just looking the other day to see where I could buy some on sale. So I think the best deal is on Hobby Lobby when they put their Sewology products on 50% off sale, because the cheesecloth is a Sewology project. So since they no longer do coupons, I am very selective when I go there. And what do I buy? Oh dear. Return to sender. Just put today. All right, I'm trying to get to a point now. I think I'm just going to put one of these page tabs right here. Just for the variety of having a page tab, right? One thing I didn't do, and I had said I would, was make a belly band. I happen to have this piece, so I'm going to glue it down. And then let's make a quick card or something to put in the belly band. But I'm thinking maybe I've got some scrapbook paper laying here that will make a little folio. I'm making sure this glue is going to stick. This paper, glitter paper, is kind of slick on the back. Okay, I've got this piece. I want to cut it shorter than my belly band area. So, you know, if you kind of look at it and think, all right, if I cut this at 7.5 inches, it shouldn't interfere in the top or the bottom here. So I'm going to cut this 7.5 inches tall. And I think what I'll do is cut it to be 10 inches wide. Got too many things on my desk. Let's fold this in half. Ooh. Another way to use up scrapbook paper. This is a little bit heavier scrapbook paper. Some of them I have are really thin. So you may want to double them up. I think I'll just kind of cut each one here in the corners. Let's add some distress inks to this. You have a roll of cheesecloth and you never use it? Well, get it out. It's just a great way, in my opinion, to add a little bit of texture and color. And it's thin, so you don't have to worry about it being really bulky in your journal. Just adding some distress ink around the edges. Oh, you have a stamp. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Next to bite me. You people suck. That would be the stamp that I need to make. I have this image, and have another book page. Maybe this one. Again, it was sprayed with some Tattered Angels, so I like tearing off the edges. Oh, I didn't hold it down. There we go. And let's cut that just a little bit bigger. Okay. Sometimes it's faster to do that than to try to get a paper cutter out. All right, let's do this. We're going to go with the sewing machine. I'm going to glue these two together, add some distress inks here, and then we're going to go with the sewing machine and I'll stitch these two pieces, mainly for the stitch look. Oh, is it time to do the raffle? Okay, well, hang on. No. Y'all into the raffle. I'm just putting enough glue in the center to help hold this together. Okay. I need a little bit more distress inks, I think, on this edge. So if we put that on here, so we got a nice little folio. Okay. I'm in the zone. Call it tune. All arena cloth. There you go. It's 5:48. Okay. Diane is going to give away a little packet. And I'm going to grab these. Now we'll just do this whole packet. Okay. Think of when you see tulle. It's on this side. It turned over. All right, let's pick a winner from the goodie pack from Diane, and that winner is Terry McManera. All right, Terry, I will give Diane your mailing address, and she will send that out to you. So congratulations and thank you. All right, let's reset. Yes. Let's go here, and let's do mop up papers. Open giveaway. All right, so I have a bunch of scraps and mop-up papers and stamped papers and messy papers that you can use in your junk journal however you want. I'll give those away. I may even add some other paper to that when I'm done with my desk. Okay, so y'all can enter the raffle for the mop-up papers. All right, let's go to the sewing machine. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. All right, we'll stitch this real fast. All right, so now what I want to do is let's put this in our page and see what else we need to do. So just stitched around her. All right, let's go back over here. Let's put her kind of at the top here. And of course, if you didn't like the weight of this paper, you could glue it to another piece. All right, y'all into the raffle if you haven't already. So do we want to put that below on a scrap? I think we might do that. I don't know, maybe I'll turn it. Put it down at the bottom there. Let's add some distress inks to this. She wants to say, the last free raffle. All right, let's glue that together. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I have some journal kits printed of Norellas, so I may do one of those. I like that. What do you think? Just making a quick little fold over that you can put in here. Now what you could do is slip it through the belly band. So that it's on the outside, and that fits pretty good. It might move a little bit. Let me get a spiral paper clip. I saw one here a moment ago. Let's see if I can get it to clip on here. I may have to do it backwards where I clip it on. No, that won't work. Nope, not gonna work. A regular paper clip could be put on the page if it shifts as I throw the paper clip in the floor. I think that's maybe what I'll do. It'll help hold it in place a little better. So let's add some fibers to the top of that. So I'll just cut another piece of fabric and then grab all the fibers that I put somewhere earlier. Where'd you put them? Oh, there they are. I found it. All right, so I want a little piece of this. One little piece of this. These are the colors that come in the subscription box. There's a piece here laying there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to fold this in half and poke it through the closed end of the paper clip. And then I'm going to zip over here to the sewing machine and sew. Okay, there we go. And we'll put this guy right here. All right, so let's clean up a little bit. I need to put my stamp blocks where they belong. Come on. Okay. Oh, there's where she went. I was looking for her earlier. I may use her. Okay. I'm going to get out my pages. And let's kind of put them into piles. So those two will go together. Those two will go together. Those two will go together. these are going to be the pseudo inside covers. So I'll put those there. I got some handmade papers. And then I have these two little pages, which I think those could be the center of our journal just because of the interest that they have. And then we have journal pages. So I need to find the one that has the month spread, and it should be at the beginning of the journal. So there that is. So this will be the first page in our journal. And I may want to swap this around to where it looks like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this other cover. So basically we're going to have 18 inner pages folded in half. And what I'm going to do is start putting this journal together. Oh, Robin earned a card, a gift card. Congratulations, or coupon, actually. Kind of like that. We want one of these. And yeah, let's put this one here. And I'm going to put this one here. What's going on here? Got out of order. Oh, that's what happened. All right, so that's going to be one signature. I was trying to decide if I should go ahead and make this a Midori style, just because I know when I'm journaling, I prefer to be able to get my journals flat. So I like to take them out of the journal. So I'm going to do the next one, and y'all can tell me Midori style or traditional, and I will bind it accordingly. Oh my goodness, computer. Computers, computers, computers. Got a variety of pages here. We're just putting together. And this page will go here. Okay. She will get the seahorse or seahorse or seahorse with the seahorse shoes. Oh dear. That's what I'm missing. Ah, there they are. Trying to get a paper clip. All right, I didn't see, didn't read where you said make it a Midori style or make it a traditional style. I'm getting everything ready. 1, 2, 3. Double that. Midori style, Norma says. Okay. I see one for Midori style. I gotta get my needle out. I forgot that. Nadine says traditional. Terry says Midori. That's 2 for Midori and 2 for traditional. Either way, I still have to punch the holes in the journal. So I'm going to go ahead and get that part done. I'll give you a little bit longer Whatever you want. Well, that means Midori. I prefer Midori, but we'll see. Midori, Midori. Okay. I'm just using a standard pamphlet stitch to poke my holes down the spine of my journals. I think I had more people say Midori, so that's what we're going to do. All right, where did the needle go? There it is. So I'm just going to stitch this really fast as my cards fall out, but that's okay if I hurry. This way you've got two journals that you can use. You could add more to it if you wanted. You just need to unstitch it and poke some more papers in there if you like. Caught on the corner. All right, so you want to hang on to your tail here and tighten the strings. Make sure they're tight on the outside and the inside. Go through the middle. No, don't go back through the middle. I've already done that. I need to catch the top here. Okay. Okay. Just tying a square knot or surgeon's knot. And I'll leave the tail somewhat long if we have time. Okay, so there's one. I like that the papers stick out. We have to put the journal cards back in there. All right, let's stitch this one real fast. Yeah, exactly. Using elastic bands to keep it in, or you don't even have to use elastic bands. You can use ribbon, you could use fibers, you could use fabric. It's just a way to hold your inner journal, your journal insert, in your outer cover, and then you can lay it flat to write, and then when you're done you can pop it back into the other cover. Okay, those are tight. Tie it off. Okay, I'll cut this off and get rid of these. All right, I don't even know if I have elastic right here, so we may end up using something else. Is that my elastic? No, that's not my elastic. Oh, here it is. Got it. All right, so I've got these two are going to fit in this cover, okay? And what I want to do, normally I poke 3 holes, so I have to think about this. So if I have one hole here and I go in and go down, go in and come back up. Yeah, okay. So what I need to do is poke 4 holes in the center. And I'm going to use this as my guide. Actually, I may do it differently. Because the fact that my journals are exactly the same size, I'm going to use some yarn instead. So what I'm going to do is start here at the top. I'm going to put a couple in here. I just realized that my cover that I made is exactly the same height as the journal inserts. All right, so I'm going to do that. Okay, let's loosen this up. There we go. Why did I do it this way? Because my journal can slip under this better than the elastic, which would be tied down. So I'm just going to tighten these up pretty good. Trying to hold it down. I need one more hand. There we go. I'll trim that off. So basically, just adding a little bit of interest. Okay. Oh, I need to sign it. And this is 6/13/2022. All right, so then these can slip. You can do 2 bands if you want, or 1. I probably should not have tied it, because I'm trying to slip it under. Okay, there we go. Just got to get it. Come on. It's tight. I shouldn't have made it so. Oh, well, here's the problem. It's hung on the other strings. That's why it wasn't working. I thought I was doing something wrong here. There we go. Okay. This goes right here. Okay. And then this one goes over here. Here I thought this was going to be easier. Apparently I'm fighting it today. Okay. I should have used the elastic and tied it around the outside, but I thought this would be prettier. All right, so now what we're going to do is, oh no, one of the pages is upside down. How did I manage that? Well, heck. I guess I printed it upside down. She's upside down. Well, I'm going to leave it. That's part of it. All right. Yeah, the elastic usually works better. I was trying to use the fibers just because I wanted the color on the outside. And because my inserts are exactly the same size as my cover. Traditionally, you should make your cover on the a little bit larger than the inserts. Okay. It's unique. It's handmade. Exactly. All right, I like it. And then there's a pocket on the front. All right, let's pick the winner of the mop-up papers. That gives it character. She's hanging from the ceiling. There you go. Instead of dancing on the ceiling, she's hanging off the ceiling. I'm going to keep it that way. Cave, not a can. I got this extra. I'll put her in here. Okay, so let's pick a winner. You wrote your last one upside down. Well, cool. See, that works fine. All right, let's pick a winner. The winner of the mop-up papers is Gigi. Congratulations. All right, let's reset that. And we're going to go here. Got to get my updated. All right, open giveaway. So, if you donated today, and these people did, Lori Merchant, Gigi's Art Addict, Terry, Janice, Nadine, Margie donated $30. Thank you so much, Margie. The Mrs. Edmondson donated $10. Rhonda Bennett donated $18, and Robin donated $10. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. All right, so the cover, what I did was I had some glitter cardstock that I cut to be 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Then I took some plain cardboard 2 times 3 inches and scored it so that I could make a gusset in here. And then after I got them all glued together, I laid down the fabric and then sewed all the way around. The seahorse image is actually one of the journal pages from the large kit. Ow. Pardon me. That I shrunk a little bit and then cut it out. And so I've made that into a tuck spot that you can put something there on the front. And I thought I had one more journal card that I made. Oh, I do. So I have this on this day. We'll put that in here. Okay. And then we flip this over and there's a pocket here. I'm going to go ahead and give you the little mermaid, the blonde mermaid, so you can find a place for her. This is the planner cover. I cut it in half and glued another piece of cardstock to the back and stamped over it so that I could basically make 2 signatures that could be removed. Better probably just to cut the yarn. I may just send some yarn. And this is the planner, the first page, the monthly layout. And then we did some stenciling with the Under the Sea stencil and stamped seahorses. I was trying to have a variety of things so it wasn't just exactly the same thing all throughout. This is handmade paper that I made and pressed out of old papers, stamped on top of it. Another one of the planner journal pages. Added some little fabric tabs to them. This page is upside down. It's hilarious. And then we've got this page. Planner page. Stenciled page with the seashells. This was a book page that I made into a little flip out. And then here's a little journal card that I stuck inside there. And then over here, I made a little pocket and then took scrapbook paper and cut it at 5.5 inches by 12 inches and then folded it up and stamped on it. Just asking to be petted, especially with that glitter front. Okay, that'll go here. And then here's some more journal cards upside down that I added the glitter paint. I stenciled from the April Stencil Club in the background. Here is just several rubber stamps on top of a book page and some cheesecloth. This is the small diamond stencil on a mop-up of a book page. Okay. Another seashells on that side. And then this goes in a different pocket. I think it goes here, because didn't we put all 4 in there? You stamp the little crab. The sea is calling and I must go. I like the way that turned out. Then there's some ocean waves. More of the handmade paper. Made a little tuck spot here out of this little envelope, baggie, I guess it is, that I got, I don't know where. Pain meds, I understand. I hope your surgery went well. And then this is the last page of the, or cover of the first journal. And then here, because I put the back half of the journal cover here, back here, I decided, well, I would just decorate it. So this chipboard piece is from the subscription box. I painted it with white acrylic paint and then sprayed it with a couple colors of the Tattered Angels, add some distress inks. In the background, I stamped from the shell cube and from the coral cube or quartet. This is another chipboard piece and painted that, and then added the sea is calling and I must go on a little tear off notepad. I didn't put anything on the inside, I just stamped it. Some more fabric here. The upside down mermaid. So she's hanging from somewhere. I just can't believe that. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I had it right side up. Then the seahorse on top of the sprayed Tattered Angels paper. This is my new little signpost rubber stamp journal here. And then here I made a little cluster in tuck spot. And this is the to-do list. This is my little check-off list rubber stamp. And I used the French script on a piece of paper sack. Couldn't get my words out. And this is the sea turtle here. Stay Wild, Ticket Duo, and the Bank of Prosperity was stamped there. Very important over here, over with the jellyfish duo and then the turtle stencil. She's right side up. And then we've got fishies that are in the water. And then here we're in the middle. We have a large journaling card that has a to-do list written on it. And then over here it says on this day. And it's just a little notepad so you can tear off the sheets. You could leave them in here. However you want to do it. It's just stitched across the top. One of the ledger paper from my digital downloads. The octopus over here. This is a belly band, and so this will slide out from the belly band, and you have all this writing space, and you have a altered paper clip here. And I like to put the paper clip where it's on the inside, and you can see the pretty design through the belly band there. Very important. Another planner page. This is another mermaid card. Take me to the ocean. This is from the kit. Looks like I missed a spot on this one. I didn't distress it all the way. Okay, put that back in here. Be the light over the little fishy. This journal page is upside down. Oh dear. And then here's your last page. And then that closes up. Like so. Fish can swim upside down. Thank you.
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah. I have done that before. So, and then you got the page tab sticking out of the fabric and the one that was the paper. I don't know. I thought you would like to have the idea of some of the things I did. Learn from my mistakes. Well, hey, Julie, that's okay. It makes it unique. So just go ahead and go with it, right? Just lay on your back, hanging off the couch, and ride on it backwards. There you go. Oh, dear. Or just turn the journal over. Alrighty, so Lori, Gigi, Terry, Janice, Nadine, Margie, the Mrs. Edmondson, Rhonda, and Robin. Let's see if we got everybody in. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we got all 9 in there today. Yay! Yeah, that was my fault because I didn't look at the pages, and because I folded them with the coral on the outside and the planner portion on the inside, it wasn't noticeable. Had I folded it the other way, I would have noticed it right away. All right, let's pick the winner of this amazing planner journal with all of its quirks and whatnot. The winner is Janice Brammer. Congratulations, Janice. You won the journal today, and I hope you enjoy it and have fun petting it or using it or tearing it apart, whatever you would like to do. All righty, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Do check my description box below for links to my Facebook page and Instagram, and of course my website. If you're going to order something off of Amazon anyway, use one of my links. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, if you would, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you would, leave a comment when we're done under the video here of one thing that you enjoyed about today's live stream, or what you learned new, or what you like the most, okay? Alrighty. Monday I'll be back 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't know what I want to do yet. I've been looking at a couple of kits by Norella. I may do one more under the sea kit. Just kind of depends on what happens. If you have a suggestion that you want to share, put that in the comments as well. All right, everybody. Well, let me get to the page where I need to close it down. Y'all have an amazing week. Do check out the challenge inside the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group on making the envelope pockets, I think, pouch pocket, that I shared a tutorial for a couple of weeks ago. You can enter by making something with a photograph, take that, put it on the event, and you can win a $10 off coupon to our shop. Thank you so much. I am feeling a lot better. I'm still tired now because I'm really trying to hold my back up, and my back is sore. I need to go stretch. Alrighty. Thank you so very much, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Diane, my amazing administrators. Thank you, friends. And, of course, Henry, for supporting me. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have an amazing day. Lots of love to everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you, Lenora.